Hello, Divine Masculine. How are you all doing today? Let's see what's going on for you in this week. It was an intense week last week with Mercury retrograde, and wow, I notice it in everything and everybody. That Mercury was retrograde. You know, misunderstandings, arguments, fights. You know, and this is really interesting because it's at the verge of a new beginning. So I see also people around me just closing the karmas. Closing the karmas for new beginnings to come. And it all has to do with communication. Could be lack of communication, could be more in your head space, you know, that your mind is taking over your heart space. And it's all connected with Mercury retrograde. So we are so influenced by our planets, as we know, you know, how much influence the moon has on our system and on the ocean, right? So all the other planets do in our system and in our bodies. So everything works with us, you know. I just wanted to say, please don't throw them over, but wishful thinking. So, what's in the Divine Masculine's mind space? The Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine coming into balance. It's the energy of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. That it could be your Divine Feminine or your Divine Masculine, that you're thinking about both, that you're thinking about, okay, in which space am I? You know, am I in my masculine energy? Am I in my feminine energy? And where do I feel comfortable? It could be that, you know, that the feminine is taking over and that your masculine is fighting it. And saying, no, I want to have the control. So you have to see why it is you can't receive. And that's is going on in the Divine Masculine's mind space. The Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine must be equal, must be in the same space. And they must, it's about both be capable of accepting, receiving and giving. That needs to be in balance. So that's where the masculine's mind space is at the moment. Okay? So how does he see his Divine Feminine? And I see it's a journey. It's a journey, and it takes time, and it's coming from the heart. And everything the Divine Masculine does at the moment is coming from his heart space, and it's radiating outside. So yeah, he's in. Could also, when you're already in your twin flame relationship, or that you're all already in a relationship with your soul flame or your twin flame, that that there is balance within both of you. Okay. How does he seize the Divine Feminine? That she believes and that she succeeds. she is this pillar of light, and she is going to that light, and she is moving towards that light. There is nothing that can stop her, and that's how he sees the divine feminine. You know, going towards that light, going to everything that she needs in her life, and there is this strong belief, and that she is moving because of that strong belief. She will succeed. Every mission she takes on will be powerful and will be successful. So he is not even thinking about what is going on with her at the moment. No, he just believes, and he sees that she believes, and that she is successful. And maybe she is just, you know, going with the flow, you know, and guiding her boat just towards the light and nothing else. So that's probably what he sees, how he sees the divine feminine. I hear going her own course, and that's really amazing. That she is that pillar of light, and shining her light bright, and just being on course, and knowing that where the wind takes her, she will succeed in every way. Okay, how does he feels about the divine feminine in his heart space? How does he feels about the divine feminine in his heart space? How does he feel about the divine feminine in his heart space? That she has the dedicated efforts, that she's working on things, that she's working on the journey, that she's working on the relationship, and that needs time and effort. And she is willing to put in this effort. You know, with every stroke she makes, she paints this, she creates this beautiful painting. And she nurtures it, she gives it attention, she gives it love, and she has a dedicated effort to her journey. Maybe if you're in a relationship, the divine feminine puts a lot of effort in for the divine masculine, you know, and so she sees his light, she sees his love, and she says, well, I need to nurture him, I need to take care of him, and I put in that effort for him. Okay, and that's what he sees. So he can be there to hold that space for her. He can be there to hold that space for her. And the divine masculine is creating. The divine masculine is creating this. So it could be that your inner masculine is creating this nurturing and dedicated effort for the divine feminine and masculine within. That she's doing the work, that she's working on herself, that she is clearing things out, that she's shining her light, that everything is... and she is going on her own course, you know. So there's no she is choosing her destination, and she putting in the effort, and that's what he sees, and that's what he feels in his heart space about the divine feminine. Okay. He is there to hold that space for the divine feminine. Okay. What is his higher self saying towards him? What is his higher self saying towards himself? What is his higher self saying towards himself? Oops. Whoa. That's a whole message. What's going on here? Let's see. A lot of cards. Wow. Okay. That he released himself from any burdens and any chains. And that there are still parts that can be healed. And the crown chakra, he is probably meditating on it and looking towards it. Because if he doesn't do it, he needs to grow. And there is this growing, you know. This growth is there, the golden apple in his heart space, you know, the white light around his head, and he knows that he is growing towards it. He is growing towards the divine feminine, or the new begin of the fruits, sowing the seeds. Of growth, you know, with the divine feminine, that he sees that she is in the observing mode at the moment, observing everything around her, what is going on, what she feels, what she's doing, and what's happening with the divine masculine. She's just in this observing mode. And because if that healing isn't there, you know, then the tower will come in, and she is observing this. She's observing, okay, what is going on with the masculine at the moment. There is new vitality coming in. New vitality is coming in, but it needs to take a time. It needs a bit of time, I hear, because the divine feminine and the divine masculine gave so much away, and this is what his higher self saying. Divine masculine and divine feminine gave so much of their energy that they're tired, that they, you know, they have to take their time. Okay, and then the willpower and the knowledge and the knowing is very activated, and they both know. He knows that she knows, and she knows that he knows. But this is what his higher self saying about, you know, this journey for the divine masculine. Observe a while, you know. You're going to observe the divine feminine. And see what is going on. New vitality is coming in, and it takes a while. It could be that it could be that the energies that is going on and that was on the 22 portal were so extreme. So, even I, you know, I'm still recuperating from that energy. Were so intense, because you never feel it at the same day. Most of the time it's the day before or a few days after. But if you put in a lot of work and you ask for so much healing, there is so much energy being stirred in your life, to in your body, that needs to get out. And I think the divine masculine within the divine feminine sometimes over ask for healing, over ask for, okay, I'm ready. Get it out of my system. Let's go and do it. And when it happens, there's so much that needs to be transformed that it takes a lot out of both of them, you know, out of your body, out of your environment, everything. So it's time that we get the new energies in, the new vitality in. And I felt a beautiful, beautiful shift this afternoon at 1:30. I felt this beautiful shift at 1:30, and when I came outside, the sun was shining. So that was really the change in the environment today, and in the energy. It was definitely a shift that you felt. Clearing the space. Okay. Let's see. What is, oh my gosh, the higher self telling him about the divine feminine? The universe. His higher self is saying to his higher self about the divine feminine, she is the universe. She is all particles of the universe. She embodies the universe. She's working with the universe. And that's the only thing she listens to. Sometimes she's been seen as stubborn, but she just listened to what the universe has to say. She listens to her soul. If her soul says, okay, you have to do this and you have to do that, then she will follow her soul. And a higher source that is advising her. So she is working together with the universe for the greater good of all. And that's what the divine masculine sees. That is what he is perceiving from her. So there is no way around it. She will always be protected and guarded by divine masculine. So this is how his higher self sees the divine feminine. I think I have to put on some light, because now certainly it's getting very dark. Yeah, it's also a beautiful time to fast. You know, I'm fasting for a week now, exactly a week. And I was very influenced by the energies that came up, but it's really necessary now to clear your body, to clear your system for the inbulk, for the new beginnings. So you're empty, new energies can come in, the old energies that is being purging out, and new energies are coming in. Okay. So how does he sees the relationship with her? Shine. They're both rising above everything. They're both rising, they're both shining, they're shining their light, and they're just carried by the universe. They're carried by the sun. There is nothing else that can stop this union. And they shine their light, and they're doing the same, and they are in this this energy of just floating on the energies, floating on air, you know, and they're shining, and it's all coming from the heart space. So that's how he sees the relationship and the union with her, that he makes she makes him shine and he makes her shine. So these energies are connected with each other. Their hearts are gaan we weer. Their hearts are connected together. The energies are connecting, and that's all what is needed. And that's how he feels. He feels she lifts him up, you know, and like this card, you know, she is doing the effort. She has the dedicated effort, you know, to shine her light and shine the light on anything, so everything can heal. And he is just holding that space for her, and that's really, really beautiful. So there is nothing, you know, that can stop the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It's almost, you know, that heart space is so open, they're floating on air. And just be carried and surrendering to everything that comes their way. So that's really, really beautiful. So what's the uncomfortability? What is the uncomfortability? What is the divine masculine's uncomfortability? Could be how to manifest this. He wants to manifest this, but maybe doesn't know how. You know, he has the energy of the fire and the water, and the love is already here, and he knows he's going to manifest it, and he just needs some energy. When, how, and whenever. I hear. That's really fun. Because it's in the future. That's what I say. He every time when he's meeting her, he's opening the box of Pandora and something is flying out, right? And he doesn't know what he gets. Oh, then this phrase of I don't know, of a movie comes up. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what's in it, right? So I think Run, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, it was, yeah, Forrest Gump. There it was, you know, you open a box of chocolates and when you eat it, you never know what you get. So this is the manifest. How do I manifest this in my life? How do I manifest that relationship in my life? Or, you know, every time I'm opening the box, something else is coming up or something new is coming up, and I have to get used to that. Okay, and that's his uncomfortability, because he's manifesting maybe a lot of fire and a lot of water that creates emotions, that creates these emotions of, could be chaos sometimes, but I see the fire and the water, you know, mixing together, and that manifests the most beautiful things. Only you don't know what you get, and that's when the trust comes in, and just let it happen. It's all in the future, right? It's all in the future. Guess what? Future's now. The future is now, as we never know if there is a tomorrow. You never know. So, what is he going to do about that uncomfortability? He is going to reach out to the Divine Feminine. It could be that he is stuck, that he doesn't want to interfere, that he don't want to disturb, that he don't want to be too much, that he don't want to be a burden. And it's all in the mind now. When it's coming from the heart space, it will flow, and the Divine Feminine is just observing, is just in that peaceful mind and saying, okay, let's see where it goes. And what the Divine Masculine wants to manifest, you know, if you want to manifest, you reach out. Oh, there's another song coming out. Somebody's hand. Okay, this song is going to be in the description box below, and please listen to it, because it could hold hold a message for you, you know. So it's another old song. It's reach out, and I don't know, but that song is coming through. So that will be a message in there for you who's watching this. So that's what he's going to do about the uncomfortability of manifesting this in his life. Maybe he doesn't know if there are obstacles in his way that are stopping his manifestations. So, you know, then he needs to do it step by step. And it's the only thing he can do about his uncomfortability is reach out to the Divine Feminine. That's the only thing he has to do. Okay, what is the higher self saying from this union? What is his higher self saying about this union? What is his higher self saying about this union? What is his higher self saying about this union? There it is. There's simple love. There's love. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's all love. You know, and you're holding the book, you're holding the secrets, you're holding the light, you're holding the light, and you're holding the love. And, you know, that's simple. You know, it's the love of father to son, daughter to mother, lover to lover, masculine to feminine, feminine to masculine, feminine to feminine, and masculine to masculine. You know, it's simple. This love is so simple if it's just there. Okay? And that's what his higher self is saying about this union. This is so simple. This is so easy. It's so easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know. It's so simple. Nothing needs to be worked out, you know. It's simple. If you know each other and you see each other, it all flows. Okay? And what combines them both? What combines them both? What combines them both? Leaving the old, stepping into the new. That's serving them both. You know, that's combining them. They walking the path of the endings, new beginnings. They walking the path of the wheel, you know, the nature's wheel, the year wheel, and they're coming out of, you know, out of the death, out of the darkness, out of stillness, and life starts to transform and starts to walk again, or starts to walk again. Life starts to begin again, you know, and everything is in peace. You know, just because of the winter time, you're going in this stillness because your body and your mind and everything needs it to I always say to clear out the closet, right? And then the light will come in and you transform, you know. It's endings and new beginnings, and that is how they walk the path, how they see each other, how they see both of it the same, because it combines them both, you know. That's what's combining them both together, you know, endings and new beginnings. So it could be that that you're in an energy that you need to end things with someone or for yourself to move on. Because if you don't do this, you know, you get stuck. And you don't want to be stuck if you both have a mission, right? If you have a mission, you don't want anything, anybody or anything to hold or withhold your mission. And that's what's combining them both. They have an ending and a new beginning, and they do it in peace. They do it peacefully and letting it go from the heart space and stepping into a new light. You know, the coldness of winter is over. You know, we're going, everything starts slowly to wake up. You know, and that's the rhythm of life. That's the rhythm of nature. That everything really starts slowly, and you can leave the winter behind, the going within, you know, and separate yourself from people. It could be, you know, the inner joy starts again, the joy, the happiness, the fun of the inner child that comes out, you know, to play again. And that's how I see, you know, the death of nature, death of yourself. So a new person, a new you comes out for the new year. Okay. Well, this is it for this week for the Divine Masculine. Also, Divine Feminine who are watching for your Divine Masculine. Please leave a comment and let me know how your journey is going. Also for the Divine Masculine, if you're watching, you know, let me know how your journey is going. If you're resonating with it, you know, give me a thumbs up. And if you want a private reading for yourself, a channeling, how your Divine Feminine or how your Divine Masculine is going, in this journey or within yourself, because the journey starts within and then it comes without. So let me know, you know, and let me know how your journey is going. I'm very curious how my viewers are doing. I know there is some trouble with YouTube at the moment. I hope they can restore that soon. So I really need your support to get my thumbs up and subscribe yourself on my channel, so we get more viewers, more people to be reached. And yeah, there's a lot going on at the moment because I'm not advertising. So there's a little bit of a boycott going on. And I hope that will be, you know, maybe going to another platform or going to another another platform. Thinking about it, not taking action yet. Maybe it's time to take action. Okay, guys. See you, bless you, and see you all later. Bye-bye.